I would recommend students from POIC because I think it's a real opportunity to connect youth from our community with meaningful work.
I could tell immediately, even from after I got to know Lakeisha, that her horizon was definitely aimed up a little bit higher than most.
If I was to drop off the planet tomorrow, Chianti will be able now not to only take this dream that we've had together, but even blow it out and take it even further.
I feel like this is an opportunity to give a real work experience that is meaningful and is something that they can build on.
And that's what we're asking right now, is for Greater Portland to really step up and help our students with internships and employment.
5 years ago, I had no plan for my life. I was 14 years old and I dropped out of high school, and I thought I could make my living off of working at a fast food joint. This all changed when I started attending POIC. I met great teachers who are now very good friends of mine, who pushed me to become something great. They helped me with my homework when I needed it and showed me with hard work comes great things. With all the help from my new friends and teachers that I made, I was able to graduate class of 2011. I'm a first-generation American, first-generation high school graduate, and first-generation college-bound. I now attend PCC and work for Friends of Trees because of POIC. POIC gave me the opportunities, tools, and skills to work with others to open my network and connect with more important people. I now work part-time with Friends of Trees as a crew leader, and I'm happy to work knowing I'll get paid the next coming week. And that is how I can stay at PCC and continue my education. My plan now is to go to a four-year college and graduate in the field of engineering or science.
5 years ago, my biography sounded a lot different than it does today. Boy, have I come a long ways. Then, I was a scared little girl who knew that there was more to life outside of crime, drug addiction, lower income, alcoholism, being undereducated, all of which were things I grew up being familiar with. My mom always tried to do what was best for my sister and I. As a single parent with an 8th grade education, it was all a struggle for her, and later down the line, it became all too hard for her. She drank more and cared less. I'll never hold any of those hits and misses against her, but as a result of things becoming too hard for her, I became homeless. I was scared out of my mind because no one I had known successfully graduated or completed high school. During my freshman year in school, my mom put me out, and that would be the last time I lived with her. As a result, my grades and attendance suffered, and by the end of my freshman year, my GPA was 1.41. Needless to say, I beat the odds and was the first in my immediate family and circle to graduate high school. Not only did I graduate, I left with the 3.40 and $17,000 in scholarships. Once I graduated high school, POIC stepped in and really helped me get my life back on track. Although I didn't have any real communications or ways to be reached because of my living situation, Lee Rappaport continued to reach out to me and continued to make sure that I would have employment. In addition, I was the first in my family to go to college. PSU is where I spent my first year. This was also the period I began working for the Forest Service. Little did I know, this job would begin to help write a new chapter in my life. Today, I am not the same scared girl I used to be. I'm a mature young woman who has broken many generational cycles that those before me hadn't. Being homeless and on my own taught me how to stand on my own 2 feet. Not only did I manage to beat working dead-end jobs that I had seen my mother struggle with, but I managed to land a federal job at 21. Now that is what I call living the grand life.
I graduated back in 2009, right out of high school. I started at Clark College and have completed 2 years of my culinary degree. Back in my high school days, partying, doing the things I was doing, getting to the trouble I was getting, and here comes POIC with opportunities, giving out internships, and putting you in position to be something in life. Here I am living out one of my dreams, finishing off culinary school, and now I'm an entrepreneur. This wouldn't have happened without POIC and Roseman Anderson being there to push me to do the things that I needed to do when I wanted to quit my senior year, when it was getting hard for me. They would push me and make sure you get here on class, and I thank them for everything. This would have happened without them.
Work is how we can grow and better ourselves.
Work will help us break out of poverty.
Work is how we can build families.
It will create our community and support our city.
Work doesn't separate.
It breaks down barriers.
Work is what connects us.
I want to be your nurse.
I want to plan our parks.
I want to teach your kids.
I want to cater your party.
I want to be a healthcare researcher.
I want to fix your car.
I want to design your logo.
I need a place to start.
I need a stable future.
I need an opportunity.
I need a connection.
I need a job.